Okay. Hello, my name is Miles Rubio. I'm here with
Carmen Avalos, Southgate City Clerk and elections official.
Okay. Carmen, I just want to ask you a few questions. How long have you been a resident of Southgate for?
I have been a resident of Southgate for 36 years, and I have been elected as your city clerk here now for 10 years.
And how important is it for you personally to go and vote?
Well, for me personally, it's very important, and I think that, you know, as our families continue to come in from other countries and become immigrants and become U.S. citizens, I think that voting really is the foundation of why we come to this country, to obviously afford our families and our children an opportunity at a better quality of life. And I feel that voting is one of those processes to get to that particular point, specifically because as we elect candidates, we are investing and trusting that they will do what's right by our communities and make the choices for our families that we would like to see implemented to be able to offer them a better quality of life. So I think voting is really paramount in what happens in our communities and our local cities.
I noticed that this campaign has been the most cleanest it's been in the past couple of years. What's your opinion on that?
I'm very proud of that. That's the reason I ran for office back in 2001, because I was very disenfranchised and very disappointed and personally offended by the fact that we had leaders who were corrupt, and we had leaders who did not care about the community, and we had leaders who, quite frankly, I think utilized our community and the fact that they too were Latino to persuade and fool and trick our community into voting for them. And I was very personally offended by the fact that we come to a country to be respected. We continue and go on as a first-generation Latina and as an immigrant myself, and as the first, person in my family to vote. I felt very offended for my students, my families, who were making and really working hard to live in a community that's safe, such as Southgate, and that their votes were pretty much being utilized as a sort of a proving point that our communities didn't care. And I felt personally offended, and I felt that that was a huge disrespect to such a hardworking community such as Southgate. And I know for a fact that many of us who are first-generation Latinos who have gone on to college are struggling to make sure that our families and our children continue to have a better quality of life, and that the vote of the people was really being utilized as a way to be fraudulent to some extent in the actions that were being taken by a city council who was corrupt. And so I ran for office as a result of that, and I swore, that when I got elected, that our what I call dirty elections would stop. And I'm very proud of the fact that we are having clean elections, because I take great pride in what I'm doing for the community. More importantly, I take pride in knowing that my families are respected, that their vote means something, and that I will make sure that their vote is counted and that their vote is respected, and that the people's voices are heard. And that is my job, primarily. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the fact that we're having clean elections, and I've done, I feel, a great job to be able to maintain the integrity of the process and the integrity of the people who come to vote, knowing that their votes mean something, and that they will be valued and really respected when they come to the polls. So I'm very proud of that.
Right now,